that time. It is that time. Okay, this is Greg Gray, Dope Living TV. Man, look. First of all, I'm gonna get it out the way. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. It's mine, my panel, everybody that comes on. That's whose views they are. All right. Having said that, man, look, we have done a lot of really serious subjects, and this is a serious one as well, but we want to try to help the people, at least kind of educate. So we got some people on here, man, professionals, all kind of professionals, man, all up on this joint. Okay, one of them my little brother right here. It's my nephew right here, y'all. What up, boy?
What's going on, Pops? What's going on? How you feeling?
Hey, man, this dude right here, y'all don't understand, man. He used to be a part of, I ain't gonna say used to be, always in the heart, in the mind, and the soul. That's Dope Living all day long.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
But this is what we're doing today, man. We showcase, we let people, do their thing. We letting people talk. We're talking to the artists, man. And number one, I'm proud as fuck to have you on, dude, because I didn't see you from teenage years, man, to this adult thing, man, and now he's a father too, y'all. But hey, gotta let you know, man, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate that, Pops. I appreciate it. I'm gonna say I'm more so grateful for the opportunity that I was given to be a part of something so like major, so family oriented is Dope Living. You know what I'm saying? Because it taught me a lot of values in life. Like from an aspect of becoming from a young kid to a grown man. Like it taught me a lot of things. Like being with Dope Living taught me to take responsibility of what you can control and not try to be so hard on yourself on the things that you can't control, because a lot of with the music, it's like a lot of times it was hard for us. Like, man, it seemed like we'll get to that point and something always derailed us. Like, so it was like it taught me a lot to to take the good with the bad and roll with the punches. So like now, like I'm built and ready for whatever.
You're moving it. I already know. But that's what it was about, man. It's about, number one, I didn't know everything, so we was all growing together.
Yeah.
I may have had some connections, or I may have had a little knowledge, but we was all growing together. Number one. Number two, you guys were young, and you guys
was like fresh out of high school.
Yeah. So actually, you started when you was in high school.
Yeah, actually, we did start when we was in high school. Actually, like our sophomore year.
Absolutely. And the thing is, you guys, as kids, you act as kids. You know what I'm saying? You want to do so much. You want to do this and that. You want everything right now. Okay. Yeah. But this business is about patience. You know what I'm saying? It's about knowing when your time is right. Okay. Right. You've had to go through a whole, and look, I know your story, and everybody don't need to know your story. Okay. But you've gone through some hard times.
Yeah, and
to see you, man, to see you like you are now, boy, look, you don't know me as a father. Boy, my son, look at him, boy.
I owe a lot to y'all. Like I owe a lot to you and a lot of the guys, especially Jordan, especially D Will, like all like TJ, everybody, like in general, like you guys helped me become the artist that I am today. Because like, man, without y'all, I don't even think this music thing would be an option for me. Like, in all honesty, like my music is a reflection of what I've been through in life, and like also like that it's more so a way for me to express the things that sometimes it's hard for me to talk about. You know what I mean? So like, man, seeing the progression of us coming up as like teenagers, like barely knowing the business and barely knowing what we really getting ourselves into, to like now it's like you can't. You can't get nothing past us because we done experienced it all already.
I mean, what else is except for the success now? You know what I'm saying? Because the bad stuff, you done been through the bad stuff already.
Right. It's like we already did the bad, the good, and the ugly. So it's like, what more can what more can you do to us? Like we know the ins and outs of the game now.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing, okay? And you still smiling and you still here, because a lot of cats, man, they gone.
Go home, yeah. And that's a like it goes to show you that the things that you do in life, it tends to come back to you, whether it be good or bad. You know, you got to really take the time as a person to talk to the man above and really get forgiveness on the things that you've done in your life, whether no matter what it is. It could be minor or major, because
Exactly.
like seeing all these artists getting killed, that's big time and mainstream, like it really makes you value the concept of like life itself in general. Because just because you got money or just because you got a little fame, it don't mean you can't be touched. It doesn't mean that you're above anyone, or you're, you know, say you're the higher up. So it's like I try my best to be humble, because it's like it it could be going in like this, you know, life could be taken away from you. So anything that I get, I'm grateful for, and I treat it and I cherish it. It sucks, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, now working with this new project and working with this new sound, for me is like it's a refresh and a rebirth of a different artist.
Hey man, tell us about your project.
Oh yeah, I got a project. I would say I'm gonna drop it sometime in March of next year. I got a project called At All Costs. It's more so of basically songs that it's basically more so songs for me, like at any type of delivery or any type of versatile sound that you need, that I would be able to give it to the audience, that, you know, whatever audience it is that I need to reach. Because for me, I named it At All Costs is because I have a lot of things like that I have to do for myself as a man. Like with me having a son now, so like everything that I do now is for him. So it's like now I have to go 10 times harder with a lot of things that I do. So like I'm gonna make my life, dedicate my life and the way I live my life to my son, so he wouldn't have to come up like I came up. So that's why I named it At All Costs, because at all costs I'm gonna make sure that my son doesn't see what I had to see or have to go through what I had to go through as a child. So like this music is a lot of pain in it. It's like it's something that you could really feel. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from the streets of Gary, Indiana in general, like man, like it is a blessing to even make it to 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Gary, because a lot of people don't make it to 18. So like all these songs that I'm be putting out for this project is going to be pain songs that people can relate to, songs that you could wake up to and be like, yeah, I experienced this before. You can, you know, like sit back and be like, yeah, I done been in a situation like that before. It's going to be like something that you can relate to. It's not more so for me to reach anybody. It's just for me to put out to the world that like, no matter where you from, no matter where you was brought up, no matter how you was brought up, like you can bring change into the world with your own like twist to it. So, so with my music, I just want people to feel it. You know, I just want people to understand where I come from and just get a image of how, you know, how I used to come up in my upbringing in Gary and coming into the man that I am today.
And you can only rap about what you know, man. Hey, look, I want to welcome my guy, man. This guy's, I'm gonna call him one of the best producers I've seen and I've known and I've had a chance to work with. Okay, he don't take no shit. Okay, all right. If you come to him, have your money ready. If you don't have your money ready, don't come to me.
Exactly.
This my guy. This is my guy Zaya Browder, man. Better known as Zaya the Player, man.
How you doing?
Hey, good, bro.
He's done a lot of work with JG, Half Lit.
Oh yeah, definitely. My brother project is definitely a certified legendary banker. Like that album right there, like that right there is something that I was so proud of him for. Like being from what me and him used to do, like with the freestyle sessions and all of that. Like for me to actually like sit down and listen to how much he's grown as an artist, how much his vocabulary has grown. Like you can really see the passion. You can see it that he's really been working, and I'm so proud of him, man. Like I tell him that all the time. Like bro, I'm proud of you, bro, because you really doing it, like for real.
I'm telling you, man. But Zaya has like I said, you know, I don't ever see this guy smile too much. Okay, simply because of the fact that he's so focused and tuned in to what he's doing. Everybody, welcome one of my panelists, Gina Jackson, to the show.
Hey everyone.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good.
If you got soft skin today, Gina, This ain't time for no soft skin. All right, they ain't got no filter. I already know. And I know my son up there, King Gambino, ain't got no filter either. So it is what it is. Zay, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate you for having me. No problem, man.
No doubt, man. Now, I know you've seen people come. You done seen people go. You know, and also I got to also say that Zay has music that he writes himself, and that's being played on MTV and some other venues as well. So, you know, this brother is not like, and the thing is, he's young and he don't take no shit. You know, I mean, it's like you come to him correct, you don't come. The other thing about this, and we didn't talk about this, is that if you pay your money, which you have to do yourself through his site. You pay your money, you come in and mess around. Hey, we chill because the clock started with you. All right, and if you want to, if you pay for 2 hours and you want to start an hour and a half later, it is what it is. It's time to
I tell them it's daytime. You know, I say if you want to pay me to sit here and have a conversation with you, you know what I'm saying, we can do that. It's you paying me for my time, you know.
Exactly.
And that's and he's come so far because he used to wait till the people give him the money. He said, you know, because that's bunk. Everybody trying to come in and Jewtown them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, am I right though?
Nah, you right.
Yeah. So this brother,
I had to start taking deposits up front because a lot of people they inquire about sessions, but when it's actually time to, you know, get down to business, they disappear or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? I used to when I first opened back up, I wasn't taking deposits and I was just booking sessions, and a lot of people wouldn't show up for their sessions. So I had to lock it down and just start taking upfront money.
Hey, and King Gambino, man, he knows this very well. When I had my little studio that I didn't know nothing about being
man.
Look, man.
Pops would come in if he hears some bullshit going on. He'll come in like, "What is this? What's going on here? Is we working or is we playing?" Like he definitely would not say he was zero tolerance for like recording anything that wasn't going to be used for like promotion. He was really like on us about that. So like I would have to say like a lot of our work ethic really came from like him being on us about being serious about what we really want to do. So like I definitely understand, you know, about you taking deposits and stuff like that. I definitely understand that because me, I'm the type of artist where I'm not coming unless I'm already prepared. I'm not coming to try to oh, hey, do you think this sound good or no? I'm not coming for that. I'm coming to put my sound down and then for you to take what I put down and master it to how you feel like it should sound. Like it's a lot of artists that really don't have a concept of what they want when they go to a studio. So they're looking to you for ideas to make their song. And I feel like when you do that, they owe you your credentials for whatever happens with that song because looking for your input. And if your input makes that song a hit, you deserve credit. You deserve whatever.
What he does well. That's what he does well. He you know, he'll let you go ahead and do what you do, but he'll put his little piece on there and he'll let it go. Okay? If you like it, and I say 90% of JG's songs, I mean, he really produces. See, and I think the reason that he does what he does with JG is because JG come in there and work. He come in there to work from the moment he get there. The moment he joke a lot now, but he come out of there with what two, three songs.
Yeah, he knocks songs out real quick.
Hey, we've always been like that.
That's the way they been. He's the same way, Isaiah.
We always like I literally
Jordan.
Friday, I booked the Friday. I booked the hour studio session, and I went in and made 3 songs in an hour. Like it's, I don't know what it is about me and JAG, but it's like it comes so natural when we really into it. Like Pops will tell you, like for me, it's just like I can feel a beat. Like it's the way that I like once I hear a beat and I actually feel it, it's like the words just come to me and it all just flows together. And like when I'm with JAG, he helps me put it together in a way that would be catchy, but let alone it'll go over a lot of people's heads to make people wonder, you know what I'm saying, to keep them intrigued in what you're saying. So it won't be a repetitive thing. So it's like with the music thing, man, like I owe a lot to Pops. Like I call him my Pops because it's my goddad. So like I owe a lot to him because like I didn't take it as serious until he really put it in front of me what I was capable of doing with this music.
Absolutely. Everybody, welcome Trisha into the show. Go ahead, Zay.
No, I was gonna say how Jag comes in the studio. He comes in, Jordan. He comes in. He has his flash drive. He has all his beats on there, uh, and he has everything labeled in folders. So he'll come in. I'll be like, "What folder we in today, bro?" He'll be like, "We going in the folder that say today." You know, he'll work on stuff
He always been
in sections or whatever. This project, that project.
Yep.
Whether it comes out or not, but he comes in and he kind of has his stuff already kind of like in some type of order. So I don't really got to do much, but just you ready? Let me know when you ready, bro. You know what I'm saying? I set the mic up, get the levels right. Jordan go in, do his thing, and sometimes he'll go in the booth, do a verse, not like it, come back out, sit down for about 5 minutes, come up with a whole nother verse, and go back in.
Yep.
right.
It's crazy. It's a crazy process. Like I said, King Cambino the same way, man. Him and Jordan performed a lot through Illinois, Indiana. They performed a lot together when he was living in Indiana, man. And they represented the Dope Living label. I mean, really well, man. They did.
Man, whatever happened to what was those guys' name when we did the Phoenix Fest that year? Whatever happened with them? Because I know they were doing like a little short film or something like that. They were putting together, I guess, and they wanted.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
It's like I was really like looking back at all our memories because you know the memories that pop up from our shows and stuff on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I was really looking back at a lot of people that we were networking with, and it's like now I don't really like hear about them no more.
I mean, and Zed can tell you this all along, man. People come in, got the big head. They think they're gonna, you know. I've heard guys come to studios, not only yours, Zed, but others, and they're like, "Hey, man, look, I don't have all the money with me right now, but hey, man, you do this track, we both gonna get rich." You know?
Oh, nah, I've had that happen plenty of times.
Man.
I
Garbage.
had to ban this one guy from the studio because I kept giving him a break, but he kept doing it. So I had to just let him go. I had to tell him he can't come in no more. And he didn't like that. He got mad, you know.
I think I remember that too, man. But you know, you gotta come in there, you know. And Trisha and Jeannie, y'all can chime in at any time. And some other people will come on in a minute. People are always thinking that they got the best thing, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, I know this, and I've told my godson up here, man. I told him, I said, "Hey, man, look, I don't think this was gonna be right." Okay, and if you can remember, there was a time where they said, "Hey, man, I want to do it. I want to put it out. I want to do this. I want to do that." Okay, and I said, "Okay." I said, nothing happened. All right.
Right.
You got to be able to market yourself too. Okay, get outside of your box. Okay, and your box is your friends on Facebook. Get out of that. Okay. Right now, while I've been looking down, I've been sharing what we're doing right now to Memphis, to New York, to Atlanta, Dubai, Asia. I'm sharing it all over the place, and I'm still going on. People need to get on to different groups on Facebook. Right. Let's put R&B up there. Put hip hop and rap up there. A bunch of groups. Subscribe. Because what you're doing is getting your music to somebody who don't know you, ain't never heard you. Some people say, well, "Share my music, I'll share yours." Okay. If you give them your music to share, they're sharing it to somebody that you're not sharing it to. That's somebody else. It's different. Exactly. Please, man. Please.
Now I tell people all the time, as far as putting their music out, and they think that just because they got 5K on Facebook, you know, that's not a lot of people. That's really not a lot of people. And they think that after that 5K, they don't have to promote that song anymore. I say you got to think about everybody that hasn't heard the song.
Exactly. It's more than 5K people in the world.
You ain't gonna never see Drake numbers just depending on your friends list on Facebook.
What exactly is your goal? Like if you're on Spotify or other channels like that, what's your goal on there?
With streaming services, you have to put some type of money into marketing and promotion. It's just not gonna do it on its own. Just by you constantly sharing a link over and over again, it has to be some type of system and algorithm in place for you to get these streams. because artists don't make a lot of money off streams. Like
Exactly.
you can, like if you get 1 million streams, that's only like $100.
Yeah.
And every streaming services pay a different percentage. Every streaming service, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Google Play, YouTube, like there's always a different percentage. What's Jay-Z's company? Tidal. I think Tidal pays the most, but it's harder to get your music on Tidal too.
It definitely is. It's basically like with Tidal, because like I was trying myself to actually get some radio play off Tidal with my songs, and it was kind of like it's like when you go through that Tidal, you're in like a negotiation, like it feels like a contract. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels like a contract because like you basically are paying them to promote your music, but at the same time you're also getting paid from them, but you still got to give back to them for, you know what I mean? So it's like it's a recycling of the money. And it's like, for me, don't get me wrong, scared money don't make money. You gotta spend money to make money. You know what I mean? So like for me, it's like, okay, I'm not one of those people where I feel
you gotta spend that money. Be smart too, though. You can't. Scared money don't make money, but if you spend it in a stupid way,
exactly.
What's the point?
What I was about to say. Like, I'm not finna waste money. I gotta make sure I know exactly what I'm putting my money into and knowing how everything's gonna be set up. Because like anybody can tell you they're gonna do something as long as you give them the money, and then when you give them the money, they can always go back on that. So you have to have a structure set up and see of how they actually are going to promote and make you profitable and make you more so marketable for the world. Because if they
that's when research and educating yourself comes into play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So before you giving somebody your money, make sure you do your background check on whoever. If this person is saying they can get you this and that and the third, look them up. Do your research. Ask for some credentials or something. Just don't give nobody your money.
And don't accept the okie doke, man. There was a time Zaya and I, like, I do film. Zaya does music. There was a time where this guys came in. And I think Zaya stepped out before I did. Okay, I ain't naming no. But they said, hey, you know, blah blah blah. Zaya said, I said, okay, well, this guy does music, this and that. Okay, yeah, we want him to do the soundtrack. Okay, all Zaya said was, okay, contact me. Let me know what you need. I'm done. I'm done, because then I found out some stuff on my side, and then Zaya said, hey, dude called me, but he wasn't even talking right, dude. So I'm done.
Yeah.
I said
that whole situation was crazy.
I said I'm done, but you know, you can't fall for the okie doke, man. Can't fall for it. Hey, let's welcome Smith to the show.
What up, y'all?
What up?
Your wheelhouse when you late.
Hey man. I had some business I had to take care of real quick.
I already know. Hey man, look, that's King Gambino, that's my godson right there, man. I was talking to you earlier last week about Zaya the player. All right, let's say hook up and do something, okay? Hey, everybody, welcome Ludine. Hey, Ludine. I said, hey,
hello.
What I missed so far?
She got a delayed phone, but hey, Ludine, check this out. I got my 12. You already know, King. You already know. Chris, we've been talking about a lot of stuff.
Hey, man, before you tell me what I missed, you can't be flashing that Trump phone on the live out there. You can't do that, bro.
Ain't no Trump phone.
They'll block you, man. I'm telling you. That's what they doing nowadays.
That's right. That's a fact, dude. I'm good. Dean, you might be able to use this 10 though. I'm done with the 10. I can throw that away now. Sling now. All right. But hey, man, we've been talking about the perils of this business, okay? And today's probably going to be more of have a conversation about what's good, what's bad, what we can do, you know, because in my post, I said that we wanted to talk about people, their music, and, you know, what are they doing to market their music? You know, are you making money off your music? You know, I know King and Zaya are doing, you know, making some money. I know you making some money. But all these other people,
Man, I ain't man, quit telling people that, man.
all these
I ain't
people,
got no money.
all these
Bro,
people
I have nothing.
who got the hottest. Look, Chris, you didn't know about this, I don't think. Okay, and Zaya could probably talk on that. I think King can too. There was everybody on here was originally from here,
Mm-hmm.
but there was a thing. Was it 2 years ago, Zay? Maybe 2 years ago, where they had the best rappers from Gary, Northwest
Oh
Indiana.
yeah, I remember
list.
that little.
You talking about the top 50 list?
The
Dude,
list.
Bro, that list was so trash. I couldn't even believe it.
What
You
this
know
is
me
what
and
I tell
Marco was behind that, like starting that list, right?
so this
I
is
was
what I
like,
tell
It was
I
innocent.
was like, what? We not even on it. Like what?
We had
this is what I tell people.
the whole 2 to 1 hour was turned up over that.
Yeah, well, this is what I tell people about lists though. When one, you gotta take in consideration who created the list. That's the first thing. And the person that created the list is gonna put all of the people that they know on the list.
But
See, that wasn't the case with that list, that Northwest top 50. That wasn't the case. Most people thought it was, but it wasn't.
What was the case with the top 50?
That list started. We was I used to work at Faculty Studios in Highland, so we was in the studio one day. My boy said, I think I'm finna comprise a list of some of the best rappers around Northwest Indiana. He said, I'm gonna make a top 50 list. We started it in the studio. We pulled up the clientele list for Faculty, and we literally went down the list playing everybody's music. And that's how it started. We put a few people on there at the studio, but then he went home and did more research on Gary artists. And that's how he came up. He knew a few people on the list, don't get me wrong, but he didn't know everybody that was on there.
Man, Chris, you had people coming in, they start sending in their tracks talking about y'all must not know who I am. And yeah, you're from Northwest Indiana. We know who you are, okay? Period.
Well, that's the only time I talk money is when they come out with a list. That's the only time I talk. You know what I'm saying? When
Like,
they come out with a list. When they come out with a list, I'll be like, okay. Now let's put the dollar signs next to those lists. And see who's really making money with their music. You know what I'm saying? I really like to, because I've been off the city from the G for like 15 years. And many people that I've known when I left, or some of the people my cousins put me on, I really don't know what's popping in the G. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been gone for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, I'm like, oh, okay. And then I go listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like when what's my guy? Not Top Dog. The one that did the freestyle with texting everybody.
Text the message.
Yeah, he had a freestyle that he did. I think with like 8 different artists. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Big Twan?
Yeah, Big Twan.
Yeah, I mixed that.
Oh, okay.
I engineered this site.
When I listen to that, I went to go look all of those artists because I was like, this is the music I'm talking about. Like I've always been a fan of Tex when him and Scarface was together. You know what I'm saying? That's back when I was just about to leave the career because Styles, everybody knows Styles for basketball for Westside. He the one. That's my cousin. He the one put me through. I didn't know. He was like, man, just check. He said, check my new group out. That I was bumping that.
Hey, Chris, this dude right here, Marco LaFleur, that's the guy right there, boy.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's my guy right there, man. Zaya did some work with him too. All right. Seriously, Zaya would probably work with, if you want to say Northwest Indiana rappers, probably worked with all of them. Okay. And Zaya will tell you, he reminds me of you. Zaya tell you garbage, right? That word garbage is out all the time.
I mean,
you're garbage.
but see, it's more. it's more friendly now than it was back in the day. Because back in the day, when we used to do showcases, Shea Coutan and all that. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know what I really want? I don't understand. Like, what I don't understand is like, why can't all the artists come together and support each other? It always got to be somebody better than the next person. Like, I don't.
Hey, bro.
Crab in the barrel.
That's
Let me tell
the
you this.
question I had on my mind that I wanted to ask you guys. Do you reach out to other
I've been trying to.
outside of Northeast Indiana, or you keep that in your circle?
I've been doing music. I've been doing music since '93. I've been doing music since '93. I've been trying to get the G to come together since at least '96.
Mm-hmm.
When Gatekeepers came out, I was like, okay, this shit right here, we about to do something. And they didn't do nothing with it. And then we came back around. That's when we started doing showcases, which is play-ups. Now, back in the day, it used to be called Shea Coutan and all that. When we used to do shows there, all of the big names, like me, I'm a part of that first tier of hip-hop that came out of the G. You know what I'm saying? With Gatekeepers, MCGs, Outside, Nuki G. Who else was on that?
Hey, my brother had MCG and Nuki G.
Yeah, all of them. You know, Outside, that was Seesaw, Monte Carlo, and what's my guy in ATL?
Figaro.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have a studio right there on 45th and Solid Gold.
Hey, Lil Snap said he talking.
That's one of my clients.
He talking right now. He said he bet he can bring us all together. Okay.
Hey, if you can do it, bro.
Yeah, that's one of my clients. One of my little homies.
How good is he, Isaiah?
Yeah, he pretty decent, man. He young cat. He about 20 years old. I want to say he about 20, 19, something like that. Yeah, that's a little bro.
Zay and King, have y'all heard of artist named Bandana from the G?
Bandana?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Hey, this dude here, Darion Williams, the king of the hooks, man. But he elevated his game. Yes, he will. He elevated his game, bro, for real. Okay, this man is a businessman. He remind me, Chris, of you with businessman. He still got bars. That's that dude right there, though, man.
Me and D Will was supposed to work on a project together. He never even got me back. We were supposed to work on an EP. I'm waiting on him to send me the track.
So look, this is what I wanted to do this week. Okay, I wanted to get some people that I know are doing things. Okay, Chris, and I wanted them to invite the people that they know. Zaya, King, I'm telling y'all, we don't. On this show, we talk about a whole variety of projects, okay? Not projects, but situations, everything that goes on in the world. This week, I said I wanted to do something with the unseen, unheard artists, let people see them all over this world, you know. Chris does has a label, all right? He's out of Las Vegas. But I wanted Zay. On the show, we talk about a whole variety of projects, okay? Not projects, but situations, everything that goes on in the world. This week, I said I wanted to do something with the unseen, unheard artists. Let people see them all over the world. Talking, y'all mute y'all mics. Y'all mute them up, because we're getting a lot of feedback. But what I wanted to do for real was to make sure that everybody, he said inbox him, King. I want everybody to send their music to us. We're going to play snippets of them. We're going to get critiqued by Zaya. We're going to get critiqued by Chris. I can't critique nobody because I don't know what they do. I don't know how they do it. I can, but hey, if it's garbage, it's garbage. Y'all gotta, understand that your music ain't going to be for everybody. Okay. You got to find your niche. All right. So if you got weak bladders and soft ass backs, don't come to this show, okay? I'm saying. So today we kind of feeling our way in, okay? Shout out real Real talk. Shout out to Marco LaFleur. That guy right there, man, is the king. I'm telling you, okay. Lil Snap, hey man, if Zaya vouch for you, it is what it is, okay. You know, we in your corner, okay. Darion, you already know how much I love you, bro. That's my other godson right there, okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let y'all talk for a minute, okay. Zaya, let me ask you this, man. If there was somebody that came to you and they didn't have the money, but they really sound good. I mean, they really got flow, or they can sing, because Zed can sing himself and he writes his own music. They can sing or something like that. You know, will you do that Michael Bivins for him? You're on mute. You're on mute. Get off mute. Get off mute.
It kind of depends, because I have done that. You know, I had an artist, but you know what I'm saying, that's not the case anymore. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. You know what I'm saying? I've taken a lot of people under my wing, you know, and done a lot of things for a lot of people and tried to be that person that could actually help somebody and bring something out of them. You know, I've definitely tried that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm done doing that, but I'm taking a little break right now.
Yeah, man, what you laughing at, Chris? What you laughing at, boy?
Because I know exactly what he's talking about.
For real, for real. But we want to make
it's a lot of work, man, dealing with trying to deal with talent, you know, and then especially if they don't know a lot about the music business, but they act like they know a lot about the music business.
Right.
So it's always they think they right. They won't take the advice that's given. You know, they don't believe that you've been there, done that type shit. Like,
and see, that's why I always tell everybody, man. I love all the music, but I can't speak on how to produce it or how to do it and this and that. Okay, I know what I like to hear. I can't tell you how to mix this. I can't tell you how to put this on that and this. I'm never gonna tell nobody that. Okay, if you ask me, do I like your song? If I say no, don't be mad.
Right. But the thing is, Greg, you've been around for a long time. You know what quality is, though.
Yeah.
Like, you've interviewed some of the biggest artists ever.
There is.
Seen them go.
Right.
Like I said, he the one that mentored me when I was younger. So I already know.
Yeah, I'm like, he know what good music sound like. You know, he ain't gotta know how to engineer, mix, master, produce, none of that. You know what sound good.
Which is why I gravitated to him. I didn't know anything about Zaya the Player. Okay, I looked him up. I heard some of the tracks that he did, and we had a conversation before I even let JG come to the studio. When I came to the studio, I was over his shoulder asking him all kind of questions. Why are you doing this? What's this about? I had to ask questions because I'm always gonna still try to learn. Could I do what Zaya does? No. Could I do what you do, Chris? No. Could I do what King does? No. You know, and King will tell you, I used to sit around the table with him, man, and make up little raps, man. You know, my raps was garbage. I ain't gonna lie. But I wanted to encourage them and let them know. And I used to always tell them, if y'all ain't gonna do it, I do it, and I get on stage too, man, with my old ass. I ain't trying. But
it is an age limit in that game, though.
No, it's not.
No, it ain't. You better tell
no,
them. You better
stop
tell
saying that. Stop saying that. We stopped that a long time ago.
You better tell Snoop to stop.
We stopped that a long time ago.
Some of these artists,
let me see.
Kid and Play still be performing. You know.
Let me ask you the question, Gina.
Yeah.
If Ryan Isley came out with an album, would you buy it?
Yeah.
Exactly. So why if you won't buy it?
But you got to think about it, though. You know, you are targeting a certain group.
No.
Yeah, you are targeting. They are targeting a certain group. So
no, they're not.
I think
older rappers talk about older.
If I seen,
I listened to Ronald. I was just listening to that nigga last week.
You gotta realize that.
Out on the stage with gray hair, gray beard,
they still do it.
Why not?
They still do it.
It's a straight turn off.
See, this is the thing about it is rappers that's OGs in the game still get paid for what they used to do. Same thing like R&B artists. If Brian Isley came out with a new album, yes, you would buy it, but you wouldn't want to hear it if he did a concert. You want to hear his old stuff.
Charlie Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Charlie, yeah, he been bad. He's still moving around like he 30, 35.
Exactly.
Yeah, they all are.
But
They
he's
all
rare,
are. That's the
Charlie.
thing about it. Like, they try to put an age limit on hip hop, and you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna put an age limit on hip hop, then you got to put it on everything else.
Right. I used to actually think like that too, but it's a lot of rappers out now. They in their prime and they 40+ years old.
Yep.
Look,
2 Chainz, Rick Ross. You know, it's,
E40,
it's a lot of people.
53, Too Short 54, Snoop 49. You know what I'm saying? And they still do it.
Right.
Gina, if
Too
I may,
Short pushing 60.
if I may, there's a gentleman that I know. He had a successful career in insurance. He left insurance. You know insurance. I mean, he was a broker. He left insurance to pursue his dream as a rapper at 43. Oh, believe me. If you're passionate about it, but he finally had the financial backing to do what he needed to do. But
and that's what it takes.
That's all it takes.
He left insurance at 42 to become a rapper, and he did it for full time till he left here.
And that's the thing about like Lil Duval. Lil Duval didn't get his first hit till he was 42.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the biggest song. And that was the biggest song in 2019.
It comes and takes your world by storm.
Yep, absolutely.
It's someone I know that's around my age that just started rapping this year, and I don't view this person in that light. You know what I'm saying? One, she was professional. She was a professional person coming out of corporate America. Now you're rapping. I just don't. I can't.
But if that's what they want to do, that's
when I was.
What you want to do is good at it.
No, it's not about. See, the thing about it is that you're gonna have a fan out there somewhere. You might not have a group of fans, but you're gonna have somebody out there that's gonna like what you do. You might not like it, but it's somebody else that might.
Hey, it's about marketing. How do you market yourself? How do you want people to see? And how are you gonna get yourself seen?
When I was 17, I went to Roosevelt. So right behind the gas station, right there on Roosevelt on Harrison Street, right behind there, it was a candy shop. In that house downstairs, but her name was the Rapping Granny.
Oh, I remember her.
Exactly. Everybody gonna remember that. You see what I'm saying? She didn't have not one song on the radio, but she was the Rapping Granny, and everybody knew who she was from that. You know what I'm saying? It's money too. Yeah, it's one of those. If you come out with something that's catchy, it's gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell artists when people say I want to be a rapper, and I was like, all right, well, what's your image? Who you trying to be like? That's what the first thing I'm asking. Who you trying to be like? And then when they tell me and give me the idea, then I give them the steps on what you got to do to become an artist first.
But why do you want to be like anybody? Why don't you want to be you?
Everybody wants to be like somebody. Everybody. Though it's not. I can't tell one person that just came into the rap game because they just thought, okay, I want to be a rapper. They heard somebody rapping, I can do that. And then they start listening to it.
But they, I thought you were talking about they want to sound like this person.
He basically mean inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pull inspiration from somewhere. You know, I started finding out what samples Kanye West used and like Ninth Wonder and stuff, and I used to try to remake the beats like when I first started. I used to do that. Not necessarily trying to imitate their sound, but trying to use the same sample that they use and try to flip it my own way.
Yeah,
like I used to do that a lot.
Cause it's nothing new in the hip hop world. We're talking about music, but I'm specifically talking about hip hop. There's nothing really new in hip hop that hasn't been done. You know what I'm saying? And it's
everything is recycled. It just keep getting recycled over and over again.
Because if it wasn't for breakbeats and funk, we really wouldn't have hip hop right now.
Nope. Everything from the beginning of hip hop was sampled from something before.
Yep. That's facts. And you know what's crazy? The first song that was considered quote unquote a hip hop song that was with an original beat. It wasn't even from hip hop artists. It was from a group called Blondie. Blondie was the first. Blondie was the first group that did an original beat with rap lyrics on it. Everything else was a sample. From Sugar Hill Gang to the Spoon.
It was all about the wasn't it?
Say that again.
What'd you say?
Like, I know, like for me, like I was always like, growing up, like when I was doing the music with artists, like it's like the type of like artists that used to be on back in the day that my family members used to listen to, because like my grandma, my uncles, and all them used to tell like, damn, I was never thinking it was DJ. It was also about DJ, and who was the best mixer in the city, or who was the best one that bring out all other DJs. So like me, I was really throwing samples from different beat makers or different like mixers, because I never really grasped that rap until like I started listening to people like Dr. Dre and NWA. Like when I started listening to those people, that's when I realized like, okay, it was about the DJ. Now it's about the rappers, and the DJ is the complement to rap. So it's like me, I try to make sure I find a beat that complements me as a rapper, because when it comes to you have a dope ass beat, the thing for me is you just break that beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, you know,
I look at it like my style is for my style of rap. I need to find that beat. I really look at it. I need to fit the beat.
Yeah, and that was one of my things. Like I trained myself when I first started rapping to be able to rap over any type of beat. I never wanted to have a person put a beat on and I say, "Oh man, that ain't my style. I can't rap to that."
That's the same thing Zay said a long time ago.
Yeah, I trained myself that way. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like you already know, G, my favorite rapper ever was Ice Cube. Still is Ice Cube. It's that. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to American Most Wanted like it just Friday. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to it. And I still like, man, that. Yeah.
Like I do have one of the hardest diss tracks in hip hop history.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, don't say it if it ain't.
Like that old Vaseline, like
if it's garbage, you know Pop's gonna tell you it's garbage. I will do it. But I want guys to start sending us their stuff today, tomorrow. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take clips.
Hey, do this, bro. If you ain't got one, just create an email and have them send it into that, bro. We can critique tomorrow. I said create an email or give them an email. You know what I'm saying? I have them send it into that. You know what I'm saying? And we can do that for sure.
Man, I'm on my computer right now. I see it's a few links in the comment section.
I mean, if you can pull it up, G.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. Check this out.
Hey, hold up.
I was just going to read
this on y'all phone. They got a nigga breaking out of jail. This
I just got it too. Let me go lock my door.
Prisoner escape.
Hey, look,
6 feet
in the G.
Yeah,
in the G.
Yeah, he's from Gary.
Hey, look.
Listen to this.
What I was about to say in the G, that's not new though.
But listen, wait a minute. This is new. Hold on.
This is new.
Brown hair, last seen with belly chain handcuffs, leg brace, wearing a gray hoodie and black hoodie underneath, considered dangerous. Last seen 35th and Grant Street in Gary. Call 911 if you see. This dude got all of the chains on, man.
Man, that ain't new. That ain't new. Look, that's been going on since I was little.
Him don't want to go to jail. Him don't want to go to jail.
Somebody want to go home. He trying not to. He said he's not trying to be locked
up.
He going home.
He just made it worse, man.
Come on, man.
Like, where did he escape from? Lake County, Gary?
No. The thing is, I don't know where he escaped from, but whoever he escaped from, they in trouble.
Oh yeah.
They gonna get fired.
Somebody gonna lose their job.
Yes, they gonna get fired. This dude got the belly tone, the head thing on, and handcuffs, and he runs around like this.
Right.
Hey, hold on. They said he got on a sweater.
He got on
another sweater up under. Man, that ain't nobody but Chris Tucker for Money Talk. Stop.
Hey man, now I'm getting inboxes and texts saying, "Wow, somebody loose." Come on now. Anyway,
that's crazy.
Anyway,
you know
back
that song? You about to lose your job. You about to lose.
Hey King, good looking out for going up there to Wisconsin, bro. You all good? Dude is out here, bro. But hey, man, look. You said I'm sorry, man. This little warning came on. What'd you say about the music player? You got a what?
Now it looked like the only person that dropped some links was Marco.
Did he drop some?
He dropped 2.
Yeah, that's the ones I was sitting up there. But that's okay, because like I said, we're gonna troll them this time. I'm gonna make sure that when I'm gonna put out a like Chris said, I'm gonna put out an email or
I want us to do a whole show on just critiquing music. Like tomorrow. Because
that's why I
Wednesday I got Side Effects, Buck, Ron Stewart, and Entertain coming on. Thursday I got Bass Guys coming on. Friday I got
Thursday, Greg.
Thursday you got to be on your own. So I'm gonna let you in, and then I got to roll because I got to do something for Gina's event.
Oh, your event is Thursday.
Yeah. So unless we could just pause it on Thursday and go back to it.
I'll see if they can come on Friday.
Okay, cool.
I hit them up and see. But Bass Guys is one that everybody really needs to, that's in the music industry, need to be on, because they're the ones that's going to tell you how to get paid 35 ways with your music.
Right. Hey, you need to link up with Zaya for real.
Okay.
And y'all coordinate some stuff, man, so we can help some people if they want to be helped. You know what I'm saying? Zay, I ain't say.
Hey, Zay, I'm gonna say it for you. Bro. I'm tired of helping people.
Hey, look,
I'm gonna say
look, I can't even say nothing, man.
I'm gonna say it, bro. I've been as Gucci said, man. I've been trying to get that olive branch out to people, man, and they just don't want to take it, bro.
But do you give up? You give up then at that point?
Hell, if I'm making money, I ain't worried about what they're doing. They be like, yo, how you do that? I tell them for free how to do that when I can charge them for my information.
Mm-hmm. And I'm the type of person that if you give up on yourself, I'm giving up on you.
Yeah.
You can't help nobody that don't want no help.
That's fact. That is fact.
Actions speak louder than words.
Always.
I want to make it. I want to do this. I want to do that, but they ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Even with help.
I was just
look. I done offered my students. I done let artists come in here and record for free and produce them.
Man,
I say you handle the rest. I was like, I ain't your manager. I said, I'm gonna be your producer.
Hey, do you remember though, Chris? And this was a show we weren't even talking about music, but I said some time ago, man, even in the city of Gary, there's about 50, 60 studios out there, okay? If everybody just putting music together and putting it out, okay? If they came together, man, and just said, hey, man, look, let's get this building. Let's
look, Greg, I done had the conversations with so many people.
Look, I done been through the generation of MC Scoop, DJ Chill, like I said, the MCGs.
Hey, look at his face though. He just looked tired. He tired.
And then after that, it was the Grind family, Rick Jill.
Yep.
All of them. I've been through that phase. You know what I'm saying? But actually during that phase, that's when it was popping though. Because you were seeing Big Jill on TV. You were seeing Thugged Out doing their thing in Houston. You were seeing Grind Family on Murder Dog.
Okay, but what happened? All of that's fine and good, but what happened?
Everybody was for self. They wanted to, and I hate saying it, they wanted to do what Freddie did. They wanted to be the first person from the G to get on.
I actually got a record with Rick Jill. He used one of my beats a while back.
Man, look, he just did he was on live the other day. And he did the Lay It Down joint. And made it into a strip club song. And I hit him up right away and I was like, bruh, as soon as you do the remix, make sure you hit me up. I want to get the remix. That's how cold the song was, bro. I was like, Jill, you still got that. Every time he come out to Vegas, he hit me up, man. I'll be like, bro, you still got it, fam. You gotta go ahead and do it, man. Go with it, fam. Don't ever stop. Him, Soup the Road Runner. That was with the Grind.
Oh yeah.
Him and what was little dude's name that was with Grind Family that took Jill place? The youngest one that was part of the Grind Family.
I don't know.
Oh man, what's his name? Shoot, I can't remember his name right now. But he cold as ever too. He was doing some stuff with Will Skrill when he got out.
Yeah.
So they were
you know my cousin Corey King.
That name sounds familiar.
612 family.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hey, I want Timmy Shelto to come on here.
I used to mess with. I grew up on 25th Ave. So, you know.
How like? I got a question for y'all. I got to say, like, when it comes to success as a rapper coming out of Gary, what do y'all feel like? Is a accomplishment for like a Gary rapper as in a whole? When it comes to it, is it a getting known? Is it the getting known phase that's more important to the artist, or do y'all feel like it's more so about the making it out of Gary?
If you worrying about popularity and getting known, you might as well just stop now.
Speak on it, bro. Look,
the purpose of doing music, you should want to do music so it can be lucrative. You know, you want to make a living off of this.
Yeah.
So you don't have to work a regular job.
And that's the thing about it. A lot of people don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I try to give people the blueprint on doing it. They just don't want to listen. And it's easy. You know, people be like, man, I ain't doing no open mics. I ain't doing no showcases. I was like, bro, you can get paid off that. They ain't got to pay you. Only thing you got to do is put in the paperwork and say, turn it in. If they turn it in and be like, okay, this what you got it? Is it copywritten? Do you have a license? All right. When that quarter come around, you gonna get paid. But people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? They think, oh man, they ain't paying me, man. I'm out here performing for free. I was like, bro, you performing for free because you want to perform for free.
Exactly.
Because you undervalued yourself. Okay, that's what I always tell everybody. If you're gonna undervalue yourself, and every you know you good, everybody else telling you you're good, and then your boy say, hey man, I want to put you in the track with me. Okay, I'm asking for how much you got.
Gee, you know what it is? It ain't even them undervaluing themselves. They following the cycle. They didn't learn the business.
Right. They don't want it. And they don't want to learn it. It's like it's 2020 and y'all still asking the same questions.
The same questions, bro. Like there's so many ways to get paid off your music, especially with online streaming. There's so many ways to get paid with your music right now, bro. It's ridiculous.
It is.
And a lot of people don't even know. They just like, okay, man, I got my stuff on Spotify. I got my stuff on iTunes. Okay. But they ain't got no marketing behind it. So nobody. So
it's on there, but ain't nobody seeing it that it's on there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, people are like, oh man, I got 100,000 streams. I was like, you want to know how much that is, bro? That's like $10, son.
That's what you just said.
I said, look, 1 million streams is $100.
Exactly.
I noticed that like a lot of artists now care about. A lot of artists care about how many views, how many streams that they. A lot of artists in that mindset of I got with the views and the streams.
But you know why they say that, King? Because that's what somebody else did. Like people try to follow the I call it the Soulja Boy way of getting on. You know, Soulja Boy got popular because he really paid for his views. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody started paying for their views. You know what I'm saying? But it stopped with him because he took advantage of the ringtone, streaming.
Yeah, he was real smart with it. He took advantage of. I don't know if y'all remember LimeWire. But
all of man.
you know, used to be on LimeWire. You downloading? I'm finna download this new 50 Cent.
Yeah,
That shit. You download the song. It was Soldier Boy,
yeah,
but he titled it as
Man,
50 Cent in the club. You know?
exactly. It's marketing though, bro. You know
Genius.
what I'm saying? And a lot of
I
people,
really,
and a lot of
I'm
people don't
not gonna
want
lie. I'm in the rap game because he's legendary, bro.
to. That's what people don't
He made a
understand.
way for a lot.
Hey,
And,
I always give Soldier Boy his credit, man. He ain't the best rapper, but he's definitely an innovator for sure.
but this is what you got to understand about Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy really brought us
He's the
straight.
rapper. He's that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Even though Jazz Prince and them got her, Soldier Boy was the first person to hit her.
Hey, y'all, hold that thought. Hold that thought. We'll be right back with this conversation. It's all good. Dope Living TV. We'll take about 20 seconds. Get to hold on, y'all.
Yo, what's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Had to pay some bills anyway. We back. Everybody back. Everybody back. Where did Chris go? Where did Ludine go? That's all right. Where King Gambino go? Okay, all right. Y'all be playing, dude. Y'all be playing. That's all right. But yeah, man, it's we here at Dope Living TV Live, man. We're talking about music. And all week is music. Music. How to do it, how to perform, what you need to do to make some money, man. Because if you in this just to be making some music and whatever, you need to go back to Sesame Street. It's over. Done. Got Zay to play.
Speaking about making money off your music, Greg, I got a client. So he said he took a 2-year hiatus from making music. Came back, he started working with me.
Mm-hmm.
He recorded a few songs. He used one as a single. He put out one as a single. He contacted people personally and just told them, I got a new single out. If y'all want to support, it's only $2.
Wow.
He made over $500 off that one song. just from contacting people, you know what I'm saying, and talking to them like a person instead of just, hey, check me out, bro.
And you know what's crazy about that? That's how I tell people that want to become artists first before they even start the business. Like it's certain steps you got to do. Like first you got to come up with your images going. You know what I'm saying? Second, you got to record the song. You know what I'm saying? You record the song, you got to do a rough draft, remember the song, so when you go in there, you ain't wasting studio time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you record like 5 songs, you use your best song, get it out there. But you get you know what I'm saying?
They don't even, you notice that they don't record radio versions no more?
They don't. They stop.
I had a dude hit me up and asked me did I do clean edits. I said I do, but if you got hella cursing in the song, what's the point?
Yeah, and you know what? And you know why they stopped?
Just redo the song.
They stopped doing. Yeah, they stopped doing radio edits because they took videos away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of radio edits came because you had to come with the video and you want to get your video on BET, MTV, VH1. So,
no,
you know what I'm saying? But then, I mean, and then after you get the song, your hot song that you want to push, or the marketing plan behind it, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand that, like Bishop said, you got to get the QR loads. You know what I'm saying? The code to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Come up with the website, come up with the merch. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just the music, but you as advertisement promotion for yourself for the music.
Right, because you make the less amount of money off the music. And that's what they don't understand. They thinking the music is just, that's it. What they say the music business is what? 90% business and 10% music?
Yeah.
They don't get that.
I would call the music your calling, your business card, and the rest of your act is the rest
of
what
they got. You know what they got nowadays, G?
What's that?
The QR codes that Bishop was talking about. They got it now where you can put it on the card right now.
Right.
QR,
get all your social media.
You got the whole album now. You ain't got to do CDs no more. Ain't nobody doing CDs. When I see people out here in Vegas still doing CDs, I'll be like, bro, you gotta step it up, bro. I'm not about to buy your CD. I ain't even got a CD player.
They don't. I'm about to say they don't even make the new cars with CD players in it.
I don't even have a CD player. Okay,
I'm bad for the album cover. Like if the album cover is nice and use it as a prop in the studio, but I'm not gonna like. I probably put it on the wall or something. Like,
you think
right?
vinyl's coming back though? I see people buying vinyl now.
I know they started.
Vinyl's coming back around though.
Yeah.
And vinyl's coming back around because the DJs during this quarantine kept everybody moving.
Yeah,
they got a lot of DJs that still DJ vinyl.
Yep, I got me a vinyl player right here.
I'm curious though. How were they able to get on Facebook and play that? Did they say I don't own the copyrights to this music?
On which one?
On all of those DJs except for DJ.
Well, DJ D Nice changed the game up. He got the name. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the big people, the ones with the name, they really didn't care about them. They were trying to go after the little ones. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? They really don't have a big name. You know what I'm saying? Like my homeboy, La Rolls Royce, he DJ for LL, DJ for Vaughn, Albie Shore, Shanti, and all that. They used to cut him off every time he went on. He's like, I know these people.
Is that Royce the 5'9"?
Yeah. No, not Royce the 5'9". My homeboy La Rose, he from Houston. You crazy. But yeah, so I mean, but now then they came up with the new joint. That's when we had that problem with the Disney situation. G. They came up with the new joint that they starting to find people that's playing the music live now.
Yeah, they started to get my ass for real.
And the crazy part about it is they doing that because a lot of these artists now are owning their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the companies are not getting paid off.
A lot of artists are buying their masters back.
Yep.
Well, I gotta find a way.
It was my understanding that even if you make that statement that I don't own the rights, you still don't have the right to play it.
You don't.
Yeah. It's just some people get under the radar with it, and because that just typing that don't mean shit. Like you ain't talk to nobody. Like who you talk to get this play this song? Like either they gonna let you play it or they not.
Yeah,
well, I get under the radar. They won't let me under the radar.
That's
not at all.
Always violate.
But see, you know what's crazy about that, G? Because you still had all the okays from the labels when you did Studio 925.
And that's what I try to tell them, or actually, and they were like, well, show us.
I kind of figured that's what it was because we didn't have emails back then. We just can't go on our email and pull it up. Everything was paperwork.
So I was like, all right, I'm cool, but don't and you pay your little fine, and it's gonna get bigger. That's why I'm watching what I'm doing. So what I need to do, we're gonna try this because what they did say at one time, like I said, I did all of
this. Muted the whole live, didn't they?
Dude, they just said, but the thing went from I think we was having a good night that night too. And I'm like,
that was a great conversation. And he put up something with the millions.
Hey, look, Greg. Jordan got like 200 songs. They better use your son.
But see, I think with independent artists, we can get by with it.
Hey, Chris, this guy, there's the one that did all the Jordan music.
I gotta get what's name, man. That's why I asked you to do my cousin Bandana because he out there doing music. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the nigga calm down before I introduce him to somebody first.
He said, "Get him to calm down."
He a hothead, man. Be a hothead. That's my cousin, man, for life. But yeah, hothead. So I'm trying to get him under wraps before I
had a lot of people that I was gonna. When I first talked to Zay, I know a lot of young guys that was trying to do some stuff, but then I saw how they moved around, and then I saw how Zay wasn't taking no shit, and I was like, "Nah, dude, we cool."
Yeah, and I don't even want to put nobody in that predicament because it's my work.
We're in the studio.
And I don't like to vouch for people. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna make me look good. You know?
Yeah, that's the worst thing, man. When you hype somebody up, man, and they let you down.
And the crazy part about it is that he cold as ever, bro.
I believe
you know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of people like that.
He was a part of the Hustle Gang. You know what I'm saying? He got songs with Wu-Tang affiliate members and all that, bro.
But see, this is why I say let somebody else speak about you. Let somebody else say how good you are. Always saying I'm the best and this and that. I'm not saying anything about my man Lil Snap because he made me remember who he was. And Lil Snap is cold. He cold. All right, but let somebody else say, "Hey man, did y'all hear so and so? He dope for real." Let somebody else be your mouthpiece, man.
That's how most people found out about me. I ain't never really told nobody I do this stuff.
I know you did, because like I said, that's how I found out. I had to research this dude, and then I had to ask him. And then I listened to some stuff. I said, "Okay, George, you want to go here?" George said, "Okay, we can try it." You know, we tried it. We ain't been no place else.
Yeah, I mean, it get like that once you get that.
He probably got more songs. He probably got more songs in Zay's place than anybody. Period.
Yeah, and it's funny. He still does, and he ain't even really been coming in the studio like that lately. And he still got more songs than everybody else.
You know,
I got a client list with like 60, 70 something clients on it.
Wow.
He'll be there this week, though, right?
Huh?
You know he'll be there this week.
Yeah, he told me he was trying to book something.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, that's what we're trying to do here, though, man. You know, we might laugh and joke about a lot of this stuff, okay? But Zaya and Chris, they do for a living. This is to pay the bills, man, okay? And y'all don't understand those that are listening here and saying, "Oh, okay." It ain't gotta be. Again, man, I don't care if you look at my stuff. If you do, okay, I don't care if you hear or care about anything I'm saying. I don't care. Okay, my thing is this: we trying to help, and I had to, you know, Zaya down for me whatever I do, okay, but he ain't for that bug. You know, he beat me down, okay, but after the initial meeting and all of that stuff, hey, big bro, I'm only gonna be able to do this one, man. And he'll tell me why.
That's what happened with the movie situation. I had to pull out.
Yeah, which I had to pull out behind because I was like, the first thing was that I told you how they did with me, but the second thing was like they did that to you, my people. I'm done. And that's one thing about me, man. I'm loyal to the end. I'm loyal to the end. And it took everything in me not to say anything. Hey, Chris, you sound like you're in the tunnel, dude. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I'm loyal to no end, man. And if you ain't feeling it, and if they said something to you, I know how I used to be. I used to be real rough, okay? And I started to go at him when he told me how they did him, which he didn't care. He was like, whatever, you know. But I was like, nah, dude, we got to handle that.
That's better, bro.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that's why I hate. You know what I'm saying? Telling people about other people and then going there and act up, man, because that's an ignorant of my name, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had this one cat refer some dudes to me, and I let them come in here, and them niggas was in here fighting.
I remember you telling us about that.
Man, it's a long little story, but them niggas came in here and cut up. First time being here fighting.
They was a group?
They was related. I'm like, I was like, man, y'all niggas is weird, man. I was like, y'all weird.
Yeah, man.
And Zay ain't no little dude, man. Zay will toss somebody around. All right, he ain't no little dude. So, and it is well, I can't say where it's at. We've never told. If you ain't a client, you don't know where Zay's place is at. Okay,
that's good. That's what it's supposed to be.
He don't tell nobody. He got his website. Go through the website. Okay, now there he's protecting his money. You gonna pay. And if you don't want to do nothing else, like I said at the beginning of the show, what you missed, Zay will book you, and he ready. So when it's time to do it, you coming in, it's 8 o'clock. You got 2 hours booked. They're sitting there at his station, ready, waiting. You want to bullshit, you want to talk, you want to do all this stuff. 8:30 roll around, you know, you still talking and this and that. It's whatever. 9:30 roll around. Hey man, I'm ready to do this song. They'll be like, okay. 10 o'clock roll around. Your time is up. Now either you're gonna pay for another hour or
that's where you gotta be though. That's the way it have to be, man.
That's crazy. People ain't
And look, they got it easy with me. You know what I'm saying? My prices are affordable. They go anywhere else. Downtown Chicago. You said where you at, in Vegas or something like that?
Yeah.
Anywhere else where these big studios and stuff is at, they not even finna talk to you.
Hey, so if y'all see this dude, that's the one running around with the handcuffs and all that. You know him, right?
I ain't never seen that nigga before in my life.
I've seen him before.
He look familiar.
Right.
You've seen him before?
I think so. They said he's been extradited. He was extradited from someplace for a murder in East Chicago. They did.
Oh yeah, that's why he running. His life over.
Yeah, he done.
Over.
He done, and he coming off of 35th and Grant. He better not be trying to run to East Chicago. They're gonna get him.
That's a long run if he trying to.
Dude, that's a hobble that he doing, man. He got all that stuff.
That nigga lungs gonna be ice cold.
Dude,
for real.
Freezing out there. If I'm him, I'm going on to jail. It's cold outside, man. And I got the belly chains on. I got the handcuffs and the feet irons on. And whoever let him, and he escaped. Number one, how'd you get out the van?
They let him go. They let him go so they can shoot him.
So they can shoot him,
right? They hunting him.
Yeah, he'll be.
They bored at the crib. They ain't got nothing to do right now.
Right. They getting the thrill out of the chase.
Either they gonna catch him and they gonna shoot him, or he gonna die of hypothermia.
Right.
It's cold. I'm gonna hide from the police.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see how he gonna jump them fences with those chains on.
When he get caught up on one of them links, the chain link.
Man, look.
He hanging up from the fence. Next thing you know, German Shepherds and ate him.
For real.
And I bet you he a rapper too.
He actually looked like he rapped. He looked like he rapped.
Everybody a rapper.
No, he don't rap. He kill.
Hey, there's been so many.
He live what he talk about.
Hey, but you're supposed to. But there's so many guys.
We're gonna have to talk on that too, bro.
What?
I keep telling people that, man.
I'm just saying,
you ain't gotta live what you talk about. This is all entertainment, bro.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? We don't look at Al Pacino and Scarface. We don't look at Denzel Washington as Frank Lucas. We don't do none of that.
I do.
No, in the movies you do. When you walk up to him, you don't say, "Hey, Tony Montana."
Man, look, my brother wired Al Pacino's crib one day. I was like, hey, man, say hello to my little friend. He was like,
yeah, but I mean, the thing about it is, when you see him, you ain't gonna be like, oh man, we're gonna use that line he said. Oh, say hello to my little friend and shoot guns and get him in the courtroom to get him indicted. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? They doing that in rap music because it's majority black people.
Mm-hmm.
So
you know what I'm saying? It's all entertainment, bro.
So let me ask you this: how many people do you think? And you don't have to give me a number. Just give me a percentage. Both of y'all that are rapping lives that they ain't never had in their life.
Today or back in the day? Today, pretty much, it's a lot of them, bro. Because these boys today is crazy.
Some of them, I can actually say some of my clients. I know these niggas is out here doing shit they ain't got no business doing. Because I'm in the G. I'm in a nice little area though, but I'm from Eastside Glen Park. Like, there's some of these niggas that's coming in here. I can look at them and can tell.
Yeah.
Like somebody's face can tell you a whole lot.
But you know but today that comes from the whole perception that you gotta live it. You gotta live what you talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the one reason I fell in love with Ice Cube as an artist is because one, he got his degree as in architectural drawing. He got his degree in that. You see what I'm saying?
I know that.
And he still raps about the streets, but it ain't really on no gangster type stuff. You never heard him say, "Oh, I'm a Crip, I'm a Blood," none of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just basically what hip hop was put here for, and that's to tell the words of the streets because it wasn't on the news at the time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But see,
But
go ahead.
after they had that meeting in '91, when they changed the whole gangster rap stuff around, you know what I'm saying? After that, everything was gangster rap, gangster. We got rid of because you got to remember during that time too. That's when the Jungle Brothers, De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, you know what I'm saying? All of them, you know what I'm saying? We got rid of the Black Medallions. We got rid of all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that they brought upon us, but we looked at it like, yo, we gotta change our image. We gotta live this life. We gotta go out here,
right,
and do a bank robbery, which the Romper Room Game and Mac Dre did. They were still doing music. You see what I'm saying?
Here's the reason why I said that they gotta rap about if they say they're doing it, they should rap about it, because people gonna test you. People gonna check your lyrics and they're gonna come at you, okay? Because you said you this, you that.
Okay.
You ain't. If
let
you
me ask you this: what if the person that was doing it can't rap, but they around somebody that can rap, and they just tell them their story and they put it over music?
You mean Blueface?
That's kind of what they did with Eazy-E, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it. No, Eazy-E was a true gangster.
No, he was, but he couldn't rap.
No, he couldn't rap.
They was writing that nigga shit.
Yeah.
He was about that life though.
No, but people like that scene in Straight Outta Compton when they said should be down Easy. They said that would have never. They said would have been there because Easy is that man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is like you got people that's in that life that really wasn't artists, but they can tell you a story. You know what I'm saying? And you get in there and do it. Like let's take Scarface for instance. Scarface has a mental problem, is what they say, which he does. Well, I ain't gonna say he does, but you know, he was kind of on the cuckoo side. But those are the most brilliant people when it comes to words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that he just took the persona of Scarface, Tony Montana from TV. You know what I'm saying? And put it into his music. He just took the whole persona and put it into his music. So it's pretty much playing a character. It's like you don't have to live it because it's entertainment. If it wasn't entertainment and you can go out here and commit a crime or felony and still do music and there's no repercussions behind it.
Right.
The repercussions became because they were like, oh, we got to live what we're talking about.
Right. And that's basically what I was saying. But let's take it a step further, man. You got people like, to me, y'all, if y'all like him, that's on y'all. Like Blueface, he can't rap, dude. I'm sorry, okay.
Yeah, but he was a street dude. There's a lot of street dudes that can't rap.
But y'all let him in the game and make millions.
I didn't let him in the game. You got to talk to Whack 100 on that one.
Yeah, Blueface did what he had to do to get to the next level.
Yeah,
but see that's.
And I know that irritates a lot of people that can really bar his ass up, but you know what I'm saying, hard work gonna trump talent all the time.
That's my point. And that's my other point. Marketing. This dude did what he had to like the baby. This dude was around wearing the
diaper. Around the diaper, right?
You know, that dude could actually rap though.
Yeah, he can rap. But what I'm saying is he put around the diaper so people could know who he was. He had some business. Yeah. He put it out there, and once he did that, you ain't seen this dude no diaper no more.
Yeah, he did. I mean, but you know, it's that's what it is. You pick an image of what you want to be about, and you take it and you brand that.
Yeah, he's another one of them dudes that'll smack the shit out of you. So it's a few of them that really you can't just walk up on them like just because you thinking they talking about that shit in their song, they won't do it. It's a lot of them that won't, but he's one of the ones that will. And he's proven that multiple times.
Man, look, he had a lawsuit going on.
They took the dude's stuff, the cell phone and shit.
Man.
It's just like when you get to that certain level, you gotta learn how to chill out, man.
Right. And
like you ain't gotta be that guy no more.
You don't, but you know what happened was, well, you know what happened is that they try you more once you know them.
That is true. I've seen a whole bunch of videos they trying that man like at his shows and shit. I'm like, y'all leave that nigga alone. Okay, but kill one of y'all again.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, but the other part about that is this: when you get to a certain level, then you find out who your circle gonna be. Okay,
That's true.
you can't take them same dudes that you brought up that ain't doing nothing or like-minded or trying to do anything to be a part of this and just want to ride on you. You know, now that you up there, they doing this, you got to let them go. They got to go.
I've already done it. You see, I'm mostly by myself all the time. And then when people was coming over here to hang out, wasn't it the same people every time?
You see how I roll myself. I've been a long time. I did it a long time. When I was doing a TV show, I started slicing. I said, "Nah, y'all want to be here for this?" But what happened when I was sleeping under the sliding board at Vore School? You know what I'm saying? What was y'all at then? When y'all living y'all good lives now, I'm living a good life, and this okay. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't do that, man. But you know, tomorrow, man, we're gonna try to I'm gonna try to get some of these people with music. Probably gonna have to run it through you though, bro. If you come on tomorrow.
Okay.
Probably gonna have to run
it. If I ain't got no sessions lined up, you know I'm down.
Right, I already know. Let me know though. All right, because you know, we do this for 2 hours, man. So we got about 8. It's 8:25. See, Gina, he came in. You notice that there wasn't hardly any profanity on this show. Say, like we used to do it an hour at 7:45. I take all the filters off. Okay, we didn't have a conversation. It's my turn. Okay, we call it Dope Living After Dark. Okay, and I said whatever the fuck I want to say. Okay, so now,
look, I got a potty mouth too, but
I got friends, I got people that can help me out. I ain't got to say nothing because I already disclaimer the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily views of Dope Living TV. It's everybody who's on here, so I'm good. Facebook can't do nothing for that. Okay. Neither can people that are involved in my company, Dope Living TV. So you know, because I've already exonerated everything, so we good. So Zay, man, when people, but that's a problem for me, bro. And I know it's probably a bad problem, but people getting out there that really ain't got them skills. Okay, I admire the fact that hey, y'all marketed the hell out of y'all product and got to where you needed to be, but me and Jordan sit up and we watch these videos. I'm like, this dude garbage, dog.
Look, it's a new day. It's like you don't need talent like you did in the 90s, you know, to make it. True. We got the internet, we got TikTok and Instagram, all that stuff. It's so easy to go viral and for somebody to see you, not necessarily look at you as this guy's talented. They looking at you as I can make money off this guy. You know what I'm saying? And I think like when Blueface first came out, he was a gimmick. It was like most of the songs was very comedic. You know what I'm saying?
And
I don't know if you noticed, he switched it up. The further his career got, the more he got on beat. He started taking that shit a little bit more serious.
Yep.
And collabing with all type of artists.
Yep.
So I don't know if his manager said, "Hey, nigga, we can't keep doing this off beat shit." Like, I don't know if he said that, but he got it together a little bit. He still sucked, but he's very entertaining.
I wish JG was on here, man, but he probably
can't. Where he at?
Check this out. There was this dude, Jeannie, and if I could play the video, I would. If I could play a song, I would, but I can't. This dude, he made some money, and his song was, you hear the song, the beat was tight, then all of a sudden he come on. I'm not joking.
Is you talking about that guy that was freestyling on that podcast? And he sounded like a chipmunk or something like that?
Yes.
I think I know you. I don't know his name, but I think I saw that.
Big burly, big gangster looking dude. He said auto-tune. It wasn't auto-tune. That dude really did that. He really did that. He was on the what's that thing where they what was the name of it? I don't know, but I was like, and y'all let him in. I always tell Jordan, I said, y'all let him in? Y'all let this dude in with that?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it be the people, man. Because it don't matter if they get signed. If the people not fucking with you, you can't go nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
So, yeah, it be the people. They be letting these clowns in here and flooding the industry with a lot of this garbage. But
I think the dude came in like that and did all of that stuff, and He got millions of views. Okay, and now he's gonna come back with a nice little track in his normal voice. You know,
Right.
that's crazy. That's the way it is, though. Gina, the unveiling. Now, see if Ludine hadn't left, you know, I might have told her she can get the 10. You know what I mean? Because I don't need it no more. Okay, the unveiling, man. Look at this. And I didn't get this off of music. It's TV money. So it's a little bit bigger. I went and got the blue one. I got the blue. The blue
So
color.
you have 4 phones now, right?
Yeah, man. Let me
You
count my
chopping,
stuff.
Greg? You got 4 phones? You chopping?
Don't be counting my stuff up, man. No, I got 3 actually. One of them ain't on. So it's 4. So but one of them ain't on. But it's cool. But yeah, man, we needed your perspective, your breath of fresh air, man, because like I said, I've been knowing you for some years now, and you've always been 100, man. You've had some of the best guys in there, like Marco.
Yeah,
you know, we're gonna try to put some of his music on, definitely. Marco and Swank been in there. I think Swank got his inspiration from you getting his studio going and this and that. What happened to him? Is he still doing his studio?
Yeah, he's still doing it. He freelances at a studio on Broadway, and then he has his own little setup to where he records more personal clientele.
Mm-hmm. He's not in the same place though, right?
Nah, he ain't in that spot that was on, what was that, 6th Avenue?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, he been out of there. But yeah, he's still doing his thing. He's more so trying to put his self out as an artist now. He taking that more serious. He just dropped a video not too long ago. So yeah, he more so trying to focus on himself as an artist. He's still doing the engineering thing, but it's about time people see him, you know what I'm saying, as the talent as opposed to the engineer.
So what made you put together that consortium of women, of girls?
I don't know, man. I don't know what made me think of that.
That made some numbers too.
Yeah, it's like it hit like it's over 18K.
Yeah. And still growing. But Gina, just so you know, he got a group of females, and they did a cypher, and they killed it. I mean, did you film that too?
I actually got Colin to film it. I directed it, but
okay.
Me and Colin like directed the video and stuff. But I had got Colin to do it.
Okay, Colin, that's half lit. JG and Colin. So yeah, that man, look, that was so dope, dude. I was like, wow. One girl thought she was gonna pull a knife out though. She looked kind of rough.
Hey, that's right. That's what I wanted though, man. I didn't tell them how to dress or nothing. They just came as they were, you know what I'm saying? I wanted it to be like real and raw, you know what I'm saying?
It was definitely. And that was that one of your songs?
That was one of my productions, yeah.
That's what's up, man. So now when people come through to your studio, man, because I know you got your own imprint too. When people come to your studio, how do you feel that vibe with them to be able to say, well, hey man, look, I got this song that would be perfect for you?
I've done that with maybe I don't know how many people I've done that with. I could say one off top. I remember D Brown was in here one day. I don't know if you know who D Brown is.
I do.
But I hit a beat that I thought he would sound good on, and I gave it to him.
How many people have come through your studio, man, that you knew it was garbage?
A few, but not as many as you would think, though. Like I actually like a lot of the talent that comes in here. They just not serious enough for me to pull them to the side. Like, are you really trying to, you know what I'm saying, really do this? But I haven't came across that person yet. I've had some I've thought about, like, man, maybe I should try to help this guy. But sometimes I think it, but won't, move on it.
So when they come through, do you do your research on them?
A lot of them that be coming through here be fresh though. Like they don't really be having like a presence out there as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them do, and a lot of them have like built catalogs here at my studio.
Right.
just constantly coming in and recording like that. But a lot of people I get, they be fairly like fresh trying to start recording and stuff like that.
Man, I remember when I first came through, man, with that little small ass monitor you had, and, you know, yep. It was something else, man. But you came a long way, man, for real.
Appreciate it, man.
And I see more.
I think Jordan been coming here, coming to me since 2017.
Yep, you're right. Absolutely.
Yep.
So Chris,
y'all was like some of the first ones.
Yeah, like I said, I done my research on you. Actually, I think I just came back in town that day, and somebody had said something about you. No, I had saw you on Facebook because you was at faculty at the time, and you was separating from faculty, and you had just started your own. And I was like, okay, it's fresh dude, you know. And I asked, I think I asked where you were, and I think you came back and was like, do you want some time or not? You know, or something like that, you know. Oh, yeah, hey, look, straight to the point. I'm like,
I don't really remember what the conversation was.
Sometimes you got to be like that, though.
I don't even remember you booking a session. To be honest, I remember the session, but I don't remember like the scheduling process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I booked a session. I think I just said, let us come through and that. And I think that day that we sat and talked, I think we bought a couple of hours that day. And
that might have been the case.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, this is where we're gonna be at, because we have been popping from studio to studio, not in Gary, and it was like, Jordan, we need somebody from home, dude, and it was all good, man. But Chris, we want to try to get some of this music on tomorrow for real, and I don't know the way to do it. I don't know the best way to do it.
The best way to do it is have them email you, and we just MP3 that mug up.
Yeah, I know some of these
because they still do on Facebook, they still do how to not segments with independent artists. So we'll be able to do that as long as not a main artist. We can do that all day.
Yeah.
Okay, and what we're gonna do? We're not gonna play the whole song. We're gonna play a couple clips.
Yeah, probably like a hook and a verse type situation. Yeah. I'm not sure the way to go about it audio wise. Like, I don't know if Greg played from his end or I play it from over here. But I know sometimes you could do like the screen and screen type thing. Like, pull up the YouTube link or whatever to their video and kind of play it like that.
Yeah,
you can do it that way too.
I can do that. Definitely, I could do. Matter of fact, I can do the SoundCloud and just share that screen.
Yep.
And it'll come up. So yeah, I'll practice. I'll practice doing it tonight. You know, I'm also editing up Gina's Distinguished Arthur Guild.
Yes.
I'm editing that up. I got the first part done.
Awesome.
We got to figure out some other things. Okay, I'll talk to you about that at another probably Tuesday tomorrow. Okay. But definitely, man, we want to make sure that we get some of this music heard. Number one, want to make sure that we get these critiques. Trisha Lynn, you've been quiet all night. What's up, girl?
She over there taking notes. She about to be the new hardest female artist out.
Right,
my bag. I'm sorry. I've been in and out.
Y'all can't have her. She's one of my actresses. Y'all can't have her.
She can be an artist too. It's a lot of actress artists.
In
artists out. Why not, man?
I do have a question though. I got a question though. So, like, in the music industry today, and not even today, but for whatever, but as long as rap has been out and popular, so what do y'all feel about all the sampling that goes on? And I know a lot of us,
that's hip hop.
We like sampling because we remember. We like that because that beat, it is catchy, and if you hear a catchy beat that you probably gonna have more chances of liking the song. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Mm-hmm. I think sometimes that sampling is getting a little too much.
That's how hip hop was started.
It come with the territory, damn.
Yeah. And it's, I put it to you this way. I'd rather for us to sample.
Yeah.
Because one, it mixes the old school with the new school.
Yeah.
And the old school still gets paid off of it because of the way they was jacked up when they came out with it themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's now, it's some stuff that people is not supposed to touch.
Yeah, it's like if you gonna do it right.
Exactly. It's some stuff like that, and what they was talking about, like Kanye, when he touched that Shaka Khan joint and did Through the Wire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She wasn't feeling that shit.
He did it right.
She was feeling it when she not feeling it. But you notice
she feeling them. She feeling them checks.
But you know, she said she didn't feel it after the Trump meeting. Because she didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing.
Yeah, she didn't say nothing back then. Yeah, that's
nothing at all.
Yeah.
He killed that shit to me, boy.
Yeah, that mother it still go today.
That mother crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, what y'all think about the Clips Whisper song, man?
The Clips got a Whisper song? I think he's talking about the Yin Yang Twins.
Yin Yang Twins. I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh, Yin Yang Twins is hard though, bro.
Yeah, but what about that Whisper song? Come on, dude.
I was in high school at the time. Look, I thought that shit was hilarious.
But you gotta remember, but
you know what was about that song? It was different. It was.
But you know, what people don't realize, it was two songs out. It was 2 songs out like that though.
But I'm like this, man. I'm
like David Banner had a song kind of
yeah. David Banner had one and
what?
Yeah. So it was trying something new.
So in your eyes, who's the most underrated rapper that's out now?
That's a tough one. It's too many. It's too many rappers, man. I wouldn't know who to pick out of that bunch.
The most underrated rapper right now, to me.
Trippie Redd?
No, I don't fuck with Trippie Redd. The most underrated rapper right now, to me, is Crooked Eye. He's still underrated to me, bro. Him and Royce.
I actually want to give some flowers to Orlando Brown. I don't know if you heard any of his music.
Dude. Hey, look, but you know
I know they trying to blackball, bro, but I'm like, man, he one of the coldest motherfuckers I ever heard.
Exactly. You know what I said about Scarface?
Crazy as hell, though.
You know what I said about Scarface?
I actually reached out to him.
Yeah, you know, he was out here in Vegas for a little while. You know, I'm hoping he clean like they say he is now.
Right.
He was really on that stuff when he was out here in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was on that stuff when he was out here in Vegas. So if they say he's saved like they say he is, and he's sober now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, his music, like one of my homeboys was one of his producers when he was here in Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get a project with him. Like, he followed me on Instagram from his new account, and I commented on a post he made. He liked the comment and shit, so I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah, he burned so many bridges out here. I would reach out to them and be like, "Yo, man, could you give me Orlando number?" They'd be like, "Man,
yeah, dude was wilding, man. He was wilding, but I'm like, he talented as hell.
Yeah, man.
You remember that track he had with talking about him and Raven?
Yep, and that track hard.
It was hard.
It was a one-liner in there he had about Raven, but that whole track crazy.
Yeah,
like, dude, it's raw as hell, but slow down, bro.
Man, look, they know how he is, man. They don't even pay him no mind.
Yeah.
You see, Raven don't respond to shit he say. That's just Orlando crazy ass. That's all right how they look at him.
Yeah, that's Orlando being Orlando.
So what do y'all think about these athletes? Because trying to rap. There's this one basketball player. What's his name?
Damian Lillard.
Yes, that dude cold, man.
He cold.
It's a lot of cold artists.
Iman Shumpert cold.
Yeah. Even Victor Oladipo, and he sing.
Yeah, that nigga sing. Yeah, I seen that shit.
His album was nice.
And Steven Jackson used to rap.
Yeah, 5 Stacks. Yeah.
Okay, but see, that's now. Okay, but what about when Iverson was trying to do it, and
Iverson had bars though, bro. People sleep on AI.
Shaq was cold. Hey, that nigga Shaq.
Hey, look, Shaq.
That nigga got a song with Biggie, nigga. Like,
look, he was like, he told the story about what happened. He was like, don't nobody want to hear me on the song, so I just gonna do songs with all my favorite artists, and that's what he did.
He the GOAT for that.
Oh yeah, he the only rapper that went platinum.
Yep. Facts.
Got in some movies.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you advise, or how would you advise these guys that are out right now? Okay, because we gonna go from the top to the bottom with them, man. In these coming days, how would you advise these guys to, number one, come to guys like yourselves, and you know, because I'm tired of hearing people saying I'm the best, and then your shit's garbage. All right.
Well, with that part, I'm the best stuff. I don't even talk to them. I don't even talk to them. I don't. It's not that I have a problem with people that's overconfident in themselves. It's just how they go about doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to do it.
Legit critique of their music. Never heard nobody this is pretty bad, bro. This sounds like
You're breaking up, little bro. You're breaking up.
I'm breaking up. Let me see if I was trying to charge my phone a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we had you now. Say it again.
Now, I was gonna say people like that have probably never heard, never heard that one person tell them like, this sounds bad, bro. You shouldn't put this out.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these dudes, they be having like little crews and stuff like that. Like, I've seen it. They hype their boy up. And it's like the worst song I ever heard in my life. I'm like, y'all know this shit sound bad, bro. Like, y'all gonna let y'all homie go out here and just fuck himself up like that.
Exactly.
American Idol.
Exactly. Exactly. It's been that way since the beginning of time, bro.
I'm already know. I wish stuff would change though. Like, I'm like, these new dudes, they a little weird, man. Like, I have people come in here. It be one dude rapping. And it'd be like 4 of them rapping, but one dude paying for the session, but they only got 2 hours.
That don't make no sense. That don't make no
sense. So 4 of y'all niggas couldn't come up with $35 a piece to get y'all little block. Like, they be letting like one nigga pay for the session. They just all sitting here eating off one nigga. I'm like, man, y'all weird, bro.
Yeah.
They come into they used to, at least they used to come to the studio, man. I know a couple of times that I was there. And guys came in, man, and they sitting around. Jordan in the booth now. They sitting around, ain't doing nothing, ain't writing, ain't doing nothing. Jordan done. Jordan ready to rap with them. You know, he ready to rap.
Yeah, hey Greg, when we was shooting the web series, man, it was like that, man. Niggas, everybody and their mama was over here. Niggas was not coming to work.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But again, you got your money, so hey.
Greg in here, like literally got 2 or 3 cameras angled in different areas of the studio. He doing interviews in the booth, and then you got them few people that want to come over, but they ain't working, and they just sitting there just soaking up the air.
Hey, I think I'm gonna do a reboot of that show too, man.
A lot of people tell me I need to bring it back.
Yeah, we gotta do it again.
I need to do that, and then I was doing R&B weekends.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff that need to come back, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again. I think I'm gonna put the older shows that we did on Dope Living TV again. Because at the time we did it, I didn't have Dope Living TV running like it was supposed to be running. I got it running like it's supposed to be running now. So we're gonna put it in, and then we're gonna do some new ones.
Yeah, I'm down.
Things are really different now. They're very different. And now is the time where everybody really needs. I mean, I do believe in everybody that has that dream to want to come and get some music out, man, because, you know, we're going to always need music, all right? Thing is, we're going to need some good music. You know, I'm tired of listening to this. And all the music sounds the same. That's one thing that I'm not biased, okay? I know what I like. One thing I like about my son's music is that it ain't like nobody else's. He picks these tunes that are not like these hard gangster beats and none of that stuff.
Yeah.
He picks stuff that you can salsa to, you can sleep to, whatever. But he's lyrically, his metaphors are ridiculous. Number one, okay, and he knows
he's one of the very few that has a good ear for beat selection. It might not be the norm for somebody else, and they probably be scared to rap on it, but they'll hear him rap on it like, damn, like this nigga, this shit hard. Like he's one of the very few that can do that.
Yeah.
In the area.
Yeah, that's crazy too, man. Because it's people that just want to follow that wave and that trend of what's going on right now.
Yep.
And to have somebody come out that's different, you know what I'm saying? That ain't on, that's not on the quote unquote mumble rap. It's refreshing.
And this is why we took our time to make sure that this time, because this is actually the first album that they're doing. Okay, they've done a lot of.
I was actually proud because Jordan he do not release shit, man. So I was actually proud that they actually got that shit together.
Hey, and Jay, trust me, I know he's supposed to be sending me music for like.
he's
look, I got it. It's on my computer.
Hey, Chris, it's so bad because he don't even give me the music, okay? But I called Zaya one day. I said, Zaya, you're gonna have to send me that song y'all did.
It was that one record they recorded. Greg was like, hey man, send me that. Like, I don't care what Jordan say.
Yeah. Sure is. That was when I was paying for the studio. I could ask that. Basically now.
Yeah, look, Greg was big boss, but Greg come through here, he pay for the session, then he gonna take a nap on the floor.
Dude, I'll be late out.
That used to be. That's how it was. Look, that's the crazy part about it. Like back in the day, when I had my group, we used to travel to nap and record. And we used to spend all nighters in the studio and nap. And it was the production team was Superman and Iceman and Superman. That was their name. They produced Black and the singing group Black and the singing group damn, what's the name of the other singing group? It wasn't 3LW. I forgot the name of the other singing group. So they did the first single that we did that we had on the radio out in the crib back in 2000. The messed up part about it is, so this I'm gonna have to send you the song, Greg. So the beat that they did, they end up producing well, not producing, but putting melodies on a Destiny's Child song. And it was the same melody that they put on our song. And we had to take our joint off the radio.
Right.
Because Destiny's Child and them paid them money. money.
See, it's crazy, man. JG and them had a song called Ice Cold. It was getting ready to go to NBA 2K, whichever one Garnett was on the cover. Kevin Garnett was on the cover. And they wanted it. It was ready. It was ice cold. It was tight. It was a good song. Johnny Giuliani. Y'all know Johnny Giuliani.
I know who he is.
I got a couple songs with Johnny.
That dude, man, we had got the track from him. Before we could release it to anybody else with permission. That dude did not call us back for a long we could not.
I think around that time when y'all told me about that, I think his career had elevated to another level.
Yep. Yeah. But we would have come on, 2K.
Look, bro.
But you know how it is. That nigga probably wasn't answering nobody messages like around that time.
You should have called me. I'd have told you how to get around all that. And he still would have got paid.
Again, I'm good at marketing. So all I knew was to get it to the people that it needed to get to. And the rest of it, the legalities, I didn't know everything, okay? But I knew
should have hit me up, bro.
He said something, and we never. They gave us 2 weeks, and we could not. We called that dude about 30 times a day, okay?
Yeah, I could have got you all. I could have got you all around that easy. He still would have got paid.
And we lost that one, man. That would have been. They'd have been out a long time ago, then, man.
Wow.
That was when they was first letting regular artists, independent artists get on them games.
Yeah.
I shopped it and they said, "Oh, this is tight, man. Can we get this? Can we get this?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me call the guy, the producer, and see, we had to have Zay to play it. We wouldn't have
Johnny Giuliano.
Yeah, .com. The song was cool. It was called Ice Cold.
I used to watch his videos all the time because I use the same software, so I used to look for like little tips and shit from him.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey man, look, we're about to get up out of here, man. But tomorrow, let's try to get some of this music on, man, and let's try to tell these dudes how to get paid. Chris, Zaya got music on MTV, man, right now. You know, playing on some what's
up?
I got a new one that's gonna premiere next month on Growing Up Hip Hop.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
I think the first episode they air is gonna be like a lot of the Black Lives Matter shit going on in the episode or so.
Okay.
So I had produced the track that some other people had got on. So it's supposed to premiere on the first episode.
This your third year. This your third year doing for TV, right?
Yep, I got my first placement in 2016.
Yeah, I remember. You and what's old boy's name?
Nelson Johnson. Yeah, that's big bro. He's littler than me, but that's big bro.
Yeah. So look, tomorrow, if Zay ain't got no ain't booked up, you know, Zay try not to book at between 7 at least 7 to 8. You know, kind of get that. But
look, it ain't nothing booked yet because it's late. You know how these niggas be trying to do book at the last minute and shit.
I know. They do.
I be ignoring niggas. I'm like, man, y'all fucking with my peace, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah, is this all you do?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's all he does. That's all he been doing for the past 6 years?
Since 2016. Last time I clocked in at work was in 2016.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I ain't where I want to be, but you know what I'm saying? I can pay bills and keep food in my belly. Shit. So I'm good.
Nice house, nice house, the studio clean, all of that, man.
Yeah. That's one area I don't let get junky and stuff like that. My room, another story. I keep the lab clean though.
Everybody's room. Can't tell you the address though, not unless you book a couple.
Next time we go live, I just make sure I post the link somewhere.
Yeah.
And then whoever want to contact me, they can contact me.
So Chris, let's get them in, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it done. Gina, appreciate you coming in and handling. I know you're busy. Trisha Lynn, you coming back tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, I want to hit some gear. I want to hit some Northwest Indiana spine.
It's probably gonna be more.
She gonna like Marco, Greg.
Oh, you gonna love Marco. Oh, man, Marco, that's the guy. I call Marco the God. I'm serious. Marco the God. I ain't lying. That dude is, man. Chris, man, got to hit some of Marco LaFleur stuff, man. That dude right there.
I honed my skills, man, engineering him. Like back in the day, like around in 2009, 2010, I started getting my skills tight around mixing him.
That brother right there, man. He got. I talk about my son a lot, man, but I talk about that dude a lot too, man. That dude is.
That's what's up.
King Gambino, my godson, man. Me and him have been fist to fist, man. But that dude right there, man. I had to literally beat that knowledge into him, man, because literally had to beat that knowledge into him, man. He is fantastic, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you got R&B, man, we ain't discriminating. We said music, bro. We said we ain't discriminating. You got somebody that got R&B, send us that track, man. Just send it to my inbox.
Right, look, that's what I be looking for. I'm tired of the fucking rap. I'm tired of these rappers. Where the fucking singers at?
They man, you need to. This was an idea I had. I'm gonna put this idea. What we got? How many? We got 1 minute. I had this idea. COVID didn't hit, so we probably ain't gonna do it now. But I had this idea. We take 4 guys, 4 girls from these high schools. Pick them from the high schools. Put them together and make these new groups, these new R&B groups.
You know, P Diddy they ass making the band.
Yes, I will make them walk to Fifth Avenue, get me a taco, man.
You said make him get him a taco. I'm through.
Walk to Fifth Ave, get a taco, man. Wait a minute, walk down on Grand Street and go get my shrimp.
Hey,
All right.
a lot of these artists need that, bro, because they come in the studio with these egos and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And don't nobody know who the hell they are.
Hey y'all, everybody on here, producer credits. We got a show coming. You know, we can do it GI style. Telling you, I got all the cameras. Zay got the studio. Chris, you got the knowledge and the studio. Gina, you can write it. Trisha,
make a whole reality series. That'd be dope though, Greg, for real.
And Trish can be the artist.
No, she ain't gonna be no damn artist. Ain't gonna be no damn artist. She gonna be the one in the. She gonna be. You could just sit there and look good in the video. All right. Hey y'all, we gotta get out at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, let me get up out of here. I got a 7 o'clock. I gotta jump on down here.
Tomorrow it's 7 o'clock. It's early there. Tomorrow we're doing some of the same. Okay. So y'all already know who Chris Mill is. I go Trisha Lynn. That's Gina Baker. I called you Gina Baker. I'm sorry, Gina Gass, and that's my guys head of prayer. Okay, this is Dope Living TV live, y'all. We will see you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Central. Get your music on, all right? R&B, R.H. Bishop, bring them to us.
Hey, G, I'm gonna hit you. G, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you once I get out this meeting.
Yes, sir. All right, we ain't gonna do. Hey, no after party, y'all. We're going straight off. All right.
All right.
All right, then.
All right. Peace out.
See y'all tomorrow.